Hello.
This is my wife, Camille, my daughter, Mikkel,
Hello.
Julia.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mikkel.
And there's Michael Jr.
Hello. Michael Jr. Really nice to meet you guys.
Pleasure.
You're like a beautiful TV family.
Oh, thank you.
Camille, did you meet Michael, by like writing letters to prisoners? Is that what happened? 'Cause
Oh, God, no.
I see a lot of that.
No, I would never do that. I met Mike on a film set. He was producing a dance movie, and I was one of the dancers that flew in from LA.
Meeting her for me was not only life-changing, but life-saving.
Well, that's by the grace of God that.
That's true.
Is there a big religious aspect to the change that you made?
There is, and it's part of who I am now. I mean, Cammie introduced me to our faith. I think God has had a different purpose for me. He's made it very clear to me. And, without that, I don't even want to think of where I would be. I'd probably be dead or in prison for the rest of my life. So I got to tell you, I never realized there was such a fascination with my former life, which when you're in it, this is what you do. You don't realize how people take to it. But when I got out of prison, I started speaking all over the world. You're in a church of 20,000 people. And you're there for 5 hours signing books.
You do gigs for 20,000 people?
Yeah, yeah. We do a Q&A in Singapore. It lasted 2.5 hours, asking me questions about the mob.
What were they
Where's
asking?
Jimmy Hoffa buried? Where's all my money? Naturally, everybody asked me that. How many people have I killed? I mean, all those kind of questions. They ask everything.
How many people have you killed?
Oh, why didn't I bring that up?
Yes.
That was silly.
And now look, he's just got all this merchandise, books, top of the list since 2003 for his publishers. God the Father, and DVDs. He's got more merchandise than One Direction at this point. What else have you got going on?
I have a real surprise for you. And rather than talk about it now, we're going to take you to see it. And I know it's going to blow you away.
Not what you want to hear from a former crime boss.
All murder jokes aside, I'm feeling excited to learn about Michael's new business venture. And mobsters only kill other mobsters. So since neither Michael nor I are currently mobsters, I feel safe getting a bit more personal about his shady past.
Do you ever feel remorse about the things that happened when you were in the crime family?
Well, I do. You can never go back and change what you've done. And there are things that I wish I hadn't have done. But you got to try to deal with it and realize, in our faith, we believe we're forgiven if we're sincere about it. And that's the always the measure within yourself, if it's really sincere.
But did you do anything bad? Do you think you needed to be forgiven?
Absolutely. People are kind of astounded, with the transformation in my life. And I think, I'll give you an example. They're writing a movie script about me, and every time a writer tries to write something about my former life, they try to make me a good mobster. And I said, listen, I don't hold myself above or below anybody that was in that life. We did what we had to do, and that makes us, at one time, people that did bad things. And I was one of them. We're here. Ready for your surprise?
I'm ready.
Okay. This is my next project.
Oh,
The Mob Musical,
the Mob musical.
right?
Yeah, that's fun.
Well, let me tell you, it's the history of the mob in Las Vegas.